Hey everybody, I'm Crow. Welcome back to Faster Than Light. We're still doing Kuro's things. I think we should upgrade this one more time. I know we need more power and more engine stuff, but if we get this upgraded one more time, it's unstoppable. Pulsar Distress. I think Distress works out better. You locate a nearby human mining colony where an unknown disease is spread virulently. They're setting up a quarantine to contain it, but a riot has broken out. If you don't have blue options, I'm ignoring them. Unfortunately, your mission is too important and you're not willing to risk your crew. Prepare to move on. Because I know if somebody gets infected, they'll stay there, and our clone bay won't save us. I ain't making that mistake again. Another rebel checkpoint is monitoring this location. A number of civilian ships are awaiting inspection. Any of them could be Federation loyalists. The rebels haven't noticed yet. Fend for yourself. Attack and escape. Enemy combat drone. Yep. So the teleporting bomb is going to be the real problem here. Yeah, let's attack the weapons. And then heavy laser has to wait. I don't think we need to hack. As long as this doesn't hit our weapons. Which it didn't. Hit the shields. Perfect with a breach, and they went to go and fix the weapons. That I can get behind. No, you're not fixing that breach. Okay, maybe you are, but you're taking some damage. And because it took you so long to... Oh, are you even gonna? Okay, never mind. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap materials. That new Engi ship, by the way, also, it starts with the defense scrambler. That is like the perfect run for offensive defense drones. Or offensive defense drones. The what's it called? Having combat drones. Because they can't fight back. I'm gonna just power that up real quick. I know we need other things, but now, if this does go out, it's unstoppable. You find the source of the distress call, a small research station. It appears a small laboratory fire got out of control and is threatening to destroy the station. Their fire suppression system is not responding. Rescue the survivors, because if we do this, we might die. You locate the highest concentration of life forms and bring the ship alongside the station. Before you can begin to offload the survivors, a huge blast splits the station apart. Your ship is thrown away and some debris pierces your hull. You watch helplessly as the last of the survivors are consumed in the collapse of the station. Oh, we got 17 scrap. And they broke our oxygen. We kind of need that for stuff. Well, I mean, they kind of need that for stuff. These guys don't really care. Unfortunately, they have to walk through their room, so they drained it out a little faster. Fixed. And jump. Appears to be nearby a sun. That doesn't go up there, though. Could we jump here and then here? I think we could. Right? It doesn't go out that far. And fires don't bother us as much, because there's no oxygen on our ship. This beacon has been placed too close to a supergiant Class M star. The ship will gradually overheat until you get out of here. And there's pirates. Keep firing at the weapons, wait on the heavy laser. Maybe I should... I could hack their weapons, I guess. Or why don't I use... I mean, I have power in the mind control. Now they have no evasion. That's not going to matter, because this is going to wear off before these fire. Where is it? Wow, that actually missed, too. Well, okay, then. They had 3 power in the shields. And now they have none. Mind control. I could start doing that, though, with the mind control and this if I throw this in the oxygen. Oh, noes! You have clearly bested us. We merely request our lives. I request all of the muns. Bye-bye. Maybe we should do that. We'll get more reward. Oh, we got our drone part back. The ship explodes. I gotta say, I really like this ship. Not just the way it looks, but not needing oxygen on it and how many places there are to vent this out to. It's pretty sweet. I'm gonna go up here now. You inform a nearby station of your flight from the rebels. They offer to outfit your ship with a weapon and wish you well. Swarm missiles. That's cool too, and we have 15 of them. It's not that I ever didn't like these, because I do like them. Well, alright then. You arrived at the long-range beacon. There's a black market hub here. You receive a message. These are dangerous times. If you have extra military-grade explosives, we'll gladly pay you for them. 45 extra scrap, and I'm not immediately using it. All of it, though? If I do this, then I won't... but 45 is nice. Nah, we'll save it. I'm gonna put a couple points into that. Now we're fully powered, and we can begin to upgrade other things. Rebel-controlled Mantis homeworlds. We'll go kill more rebels. At one point, this was one of the most commonly traveled sectors. Knowing that, the rebels have stationed a number of fleets here. Yeah, we can go this way. I'd rather move around over here than over here. A small shuttle appears on the local radar. Turns out it's a rebel automated scout. Those are kind of problems together. Double shields. We can get through that because we have 3 shots, but that would mean none of them would be able to miss. So I'm gonna just launch this over. Oh good, it missed. And those are firing. Yeah, they don't line up their shots. So we'll deactivate this so that when this is good, we can fire it at the weapons, and I'll fire the heavy laser at the shields. Only really needed to get through the first time. I mean, it helps. This super awesome hacking is nice. Yeah, we don't even really have to wait for it at that point. Bloop. Aww. Well, at least both of the other ones hit. We are out of danger, and this is firing as fast as possible again. Yeah, I missed the timing on that. But I won't miss it on the next one. Yay! It actually hit. 48 scrap. I love having this thing upgraded. You spot a small rebel ship nearby. It seems to have been refitted for transport rather than combat. Then you demand their goods. You must secure their cargo by force. Now I'm gonna delay you a little bit. Actually, they don't have a med bay. I think this might be the perfect time for this. Oh wait, they have defense drones. Never mind. I was just being silly. Do need to shoot their cockpit at some point though, so I'm going to fire up here twice. And it's gonna get through, really? FTL delayed. It's destroyed. We might need to shoot the drone area next, actually. Ooh, but those people are so close to dead. I can't believe those are actually all hitting. And it's breached. Why is that still functioning? Oh, right, because they had combat drones as well. I was like, how? How could you possibly still move? We're getting so lucky with that. And there's fire in there now? Fight! I mean, we didn't get the right one, but it works. Yeah, actually, there's no real reason to... That's not gonna work either. I was like, haha, we can still get them, but it's like, not really. Oh, are you actually gonna... Nope. Well, if they're just giving up the room, maybe. Because I was gonna say, we could just kill them, but... Actually, yeah, we definitely can. If this gets through. Cool. I didn't even have to do anything with the oxygen. The ship was apparently carrying information about the surrounding beacons. You download what you can from the ship's map and scrap the rest of the ship. 42 on top of that. The stores are up there. Asteroid field. If it had to be something, I'm glad it's that. We should get triple shields. Triple shields. Now I worry less. You arrive in an asteroid belt to discover that a rebel automated scout has been stationed here. Prepare for a fight. I'm going to take 2 out of here and put them in there, because a reliable, always-up third shield is probably better than a little bit more evasion. With nature helping us a little bit here, it should be even easier to get through their shields. Because it is an asteroid belt, we will attack the shields, of which they can no longer repair. I'm gonna wait for the next asteroid. Or I could just shoot the chain laser. That's fine too, that's fine. Pew! Oh my god, it's on fire too? It really doesn't make a difference, but the asteroids will finish them now. We don't even need to shoot again. And because we had triple shields, we're perfectly safe here. 34 scrap. With a little bit of charging, we get out. Will we make it to that store? Even if we did. Oh yeah, we need it for the fuel. I was like, can I really get anything with 51? I could get enough fuel to not die. By the time you notice the rebel ship behind the beacon, it's too late to avoid a fight. You don't have defense drones, and you don't have a med bay. I want to try and just, murderize your crew. So if you're at 100 oxygen now, what does triple power get you down to? 80, 70, 50, 40. It takes 60% of their oxygen, and they're fighting each other because of the mind control. We need to up these as well. Ooh, if that means... Oh, they're gonna have just a little bit left. I guess you have to use it 3 times. I thought by upgrading this to 3, we might only have to use it once or twice, but, Or no, I guess they'll briefly reach it. And then I'll mind control this guy. Oxygen is a little lower, but then it immediately comes back. Yeah, that's basically what I thought. When this goes off the last time, they should have problems with that. I'm surprised they're not doing anything. Why did you 2 switch places? Wasn't he better at shields? If he wasn't, why were you there in the first place? And this should be the finale. Bye-bye. There's the captain. And the shield lady. Wow, you actually had enough health to the point where that wasn't a problem. And even if I mind controlled you now, it wouldn't make a difference. Maybe it's because they don't have enough power in their oxygen. Yeah, they only have a single point of power in their oxygen. Maybe if they had more, it would have drained faster. Either way, we get stuff now. Goodbye, Williams. There are no more life signs remaining. 58 scrap. And we actually had a good bit when we got here. And we got some fuel. You arrive at a small space station that is putting out wideband broadcasts on black market channels. Hacking stun. All crew inside a room during a hacking pulse will be stunned for the duration. That's awesome. That's pretty awesome too. Charge emergency respirators. I will take all of this fuel. All crew inside a room during a hacking pulse will be... The hacking lasts 10 seconds, too. And that... Especially if I launch this at a med bay? Ooh, we are doing hacking. But over a scrap recovery... I think I'm going to take the emergency respirators and sell these. And then we'll get the scrap recovery arm because that's more scrap and that's awesome. And I'm going to get the hacking stun because we've never used that before. That sounds cool. Distress... No, I think we're gonna need to go back this way faster. Over here. You detect a rebel scout. On-attack approach to a small refueling outpost. That's all you needed to know. The rebel responds to your threat. I don't know who you are, but no one defies the rebel fleet. Oh, you're going to know. Nah, I don't have the... let's just kill him. If I had maxed out mind control or something, maybe. So we'll drain this. Stunning them for the duration. And then as they helplessly sit in here, we'll fire everything, doing 60 damage to Williams. Oh, they broke our mind control. Oh, that's right, they have the charge laser. I was like, how? How could you have broken my triple shields? That's impossible. And then I realized how it was possible. Williams, you're having problems right now. I wouldn't want to fix anything at the moment if I were 10% from dying either. Yeah, I'll shoot you over there. Boom. The ship breaks apart. The outpost hails you. They wanted free stuff. Absurd. Can those only be reached from there? Wow, yeah, that can't even be reached there. How would anyone... That's kinda... okay. You receive a message on a low-band channel. You're surrounded. Just like the last of your Federation friends. Just die already. The enemy is teleported onto your ship. Oh, they actually do have a teleporter. Ah, you guys sure are great at that. Yeah, I actually should have gotten the doors upgraded, because now they can just go into the other rooms. You're really teleporting more over? Ooh. That's bad for you guys. I have a clone bay, too, even if you did happen to win. They're gonna stay out there? How could anyone think that was a good idea? Now we know. These people will actually teleport into a room as long as your crew are in it. Even if there's no oxygen, and they'll stay in there. I can't believe they didn't run for these rooms. We'll still upgrade the doors anyway, but for now, we hack them. And we control their mind at the same time. Because our chain laser's already ready to fire anyway. Oh, that's right, you're stunned, so you couldn't go over there and disrupt them anyway. I'll shoot here because I don't really want you to teleporting bomb me. And you're stuck inside this room, and you're mind controlled for a while. Yeah, I'd say that works out. Wow, they actually broke that too. So we'll fire both of these here. I can't believe that's hitting. We're getting really lucky on that. The stuns. Pomeroy. You're stunned in a room with fire. I didn't even consider the possibility. This would be awesome with fire weapons. Alright, I should be shooting you now, huh? Yeah, I'll shoot there too. They're powering up their FTL. Please don't kill us. We'll give you everything we have. Well, 43 is nice, and I do appreciate your refunding my drone part and the fuel. I don't have a drone system, and I don't plan on getting one. So instead, I think you're just going to blow up. And give me 49 instead. And this. Okay, so we actually lost out of that because we only got 6 more and we didn't get the anti-personnel drone, but it's not world-ending. I'll put a point into that. I'll put a point into that. I'll put a point into that. And I'll get us a little more power. Give me the scrap. You arrive near a small rebel refueling depot. Your ship is being scanned multiple times, so they must recognize you. But there appears to be no combat-ready ships in the vicinity. The only message you receive is a denial to your request to dock at the depot. Wow. They must have been just freaking out. You arrive at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. As soon as you arrive, a small Mantis ship detaches from a wreck and jumps away. You must have interrupted their salvage operation because you find a weapon ready to be installed. Small bomb. Small bomb. I think it's a little more useful than the ion stunner. We're actually getting good missile weapons, and they're good. And they're good, and they're cheap. Like, this is what I like. I like having lots of really low-cost weapons. 2, 3, 4... Like, even having all 4 of these weapons powered, we wouldn't even need the last 2. We could do this with 6. And maybe we will. We are getting up there in missiles, and if we wait until near the end, we'll have even more. Next sector. Rock controlled. We're gonna stay in the red all the way. The Rock people are a powerful and proud race. It is not unheard of to have a peaceful journey through their lands, but don't count on it. Asteroid field, distress, and ship. You arrive to find a ship floating among some debris. Hello, our impulse drives are shot and we can't jump. Could you give us some fuel? Ooh, they usually give us something good for this, and it's only asking for 2. It's not like it's 4 or anything. You give them fuel. Thank you. Here, have this extra scrap as payment. I think 2 scrap is definitely worth more than, or definitely not nearly worth as much as 75. So, kind of made out like bandits. We'll come up here now. Your shields are being taxed as they deflect the debris from an asteroid field. As you weave your way between the rocks, you happen upon a rock pirate stronghold. You register teleport signatures and hear shouts about aboard the ship. They do have a medbay. Wow, they're actually trying to get into the cockpit. They are already suffocating, though. Maybe I should... First of all, you need to get back in here. They're going to get through this. I think I'm going to close this room so that this fills up with oxygen in a second. Yes. And then I'm going to open this. And you're going to run over here, and then they're going to run out of oxygen and then want to leave the room. In the meantime... Nah, we shouldn't do that. You two fight each other. I'm going to shoot this over here. And you can negate the damage to your hull, but you can't negate the damage to your systems. They killed each other. Our clone bay broke. It's more of a problem. How much you get over there? We also don't have any dodge at the moment, so we'll close those back up. And when that refills, I'll run her over. Or not like with a car or anything, but I'll run her over there. There we go. We'll shoot all these again. I just want to make sure that the other one fires first. Enough! We were told aliens were a threat to our ways, and you have proved as much. Take this and leave us in peace. Are you going to call me a threat? Besides, I already fired. The ship explodes. 63. Having people that don't need oxygen is so cool. Okay. Or pressure. Like, there's no pressure in those cabins either. A motley crew of rock ships are stationed around this beacon. They look to have resorted to a pirate's life. Defensive maneuvers. Okay, yeah, they have some pretty mean stuff here. I mean, we have triple shields, so this alone isn't a problem, but, I'm pretty sure that's a Hermes. And I don't really want any of that right now. Could launch this on there. Mind control. If I mind control him into there... Nah, that wouldn't have any point. I was like, if I mind control them, they'll both go into the same room. Then I can stun them with this, but it would probably be better to just knock out the shields. Now, we're gonna get hit by a missile. I'm gonna stop the missiles. To hell with it. Stop! Then I will do this so that you lose your evasion, unless you have the autopilot, in which case you lose some evasion. That didn't work. Their autopilot, it's too good. 50% evasion and they still got out of it. Well, I mean, they only dodged one shot. So that's not too bad. There we go, that's what we need. And it stunned him, so even though he's a rock person, he couldn't put it out immediately. Pew pew pew. They're so low. They got a missile off. I didn't rehack it. Oh. Wow, that was 4 damage. That must have been one of those double damage on empty room ones instead then, actually. Now that their ship has been emptied of hostiles, you search it. Eventually you find a prisoner who offers to join your crew. And he's already a gold pilot. Layla is also already a gold pilot, so it really doesn't matter. But what else here can be manned? We basically have subsystems. So, sensors? I think that'll give oxygen back to these areas. Yes. So now you can run down here, and I'll close that and open that. This will immediately drain back out, and now we have better sensors. And if I need to, I can move them over one room, which also means I should probably up. I want to up these. I don't like having these on two, or on one rather. We're awfully close to a store, and we might get cloaking or something. We also need a battery for that achievement. There's not much at this beacon, just a few abandoned depots, stripped clean. There's also a store up there. What can we get? You cross paths with a rock ship returning from a rare diplomatic mission. Equally surprising, the captain responds to your hails and agrees to a mutual trade. We need this for the achievement. Black's nice, Pegasus breach. Oh no, normal damage is 4. Or wait, no, these are breach missiles. That's why. That's what that was. It wasn't the Hermes. The missiles all kind of look the same to me. I'm going to buy the backup battery because we need it for the achievement, and I'm going to buy more fuel because it's always nice to have more fuel. We've actually taken a bit of damage, so I will repair. And while I could buy more crew, that's just more oxygen I need to manage on the ship. If I could only have these two guys, I mean, honestly, I would be fine with that. But moving Grizzaldi between these two rooms, I think we'll be fine. If we get more crew members, obviously we'll use them, but not too keen on just buying more with our scrap already. We'll have that up, and we'll have that up. The oxygen doesn't need to be at 2, and neither does the clone bay. But the clone bay will also give us more health on jump now. So we'll be better prepared for other things. You encounter a rock vessel and attempt to open trading frequencies, but they take it as an act of cultural transgression and open fire. Double shot and 2 missiles. While this won't be a threat, these two, I don't really want to get hit by those. If only they had a bigger med bay. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go for the shields. And I'm gonna mind control him and activate the battery, which we will put the power into these for whatever reason. Activate! Advanced Mastery. Achievement unlocked. Just one more, and we'll get the B layout, but I'm going to have to do that on my own time. Because getting 600 scrap and not spending it is pretty much a run on its own. And so is, since I already screwed up the other achievement by saving and quitting, and letting the stuff go above because it's not the average. I already wrecked the achievement, so it's not possible for us to get the B layout in this run. Because I don't think if we saved up now we would get that much. That's also nice. See, they hit our oxygen, but we didn't completely lose it. You know, let's hit your weapons. That's one less missile to get hit by. Yeah. Maybe have you auto-fire up there? I don't know, I don't really want them fixing the shields. Ooh, the fire and the stun. Their system's suffering. The rock ship attempts to contact. Alien vessel, cease your attack, we will pay. Yes, yes you will. The ship explodes. 63. We'll jump over here and see if there's any more ships in the area. We've got time. Improve sensors. You encounter a small craft with minimal propulsion. Its rock crew member explains that the rock homeworld is run on lies and propaganda that keep the populace in check, and they want no part of it. Improved sensors? Show them your data suite? The rock captain is impressed by the data you've collected, and agrees to stay with you until they find their footing in the galaxy. Shields. Use grenade shields. Liu Jun is already almost maxed out, so we're going to close this. You two are going to go repair that. And you're now our doorman. Okay, every station is manned. And our oxygen is fixed should we need it. So you guys back out there, and we can save this again. I hope some of the layouts... I was hoping that would connect. We're gonna have to stay up here, actually. I wonder if some of the layouts actually have, like, a full Lanius crew. Or, like, 4 of them or something. Because getting an abandoned sector is one thing. Getting crew in that Lanius sector as well, it would be really, really hard to get a crew of 8 Lanius, I think. Not much remains in this abandoned system. However, scans reveal a nearby mining platform with some salvageable materials. Anywho, this is probably a good time to call it. We could jump here and then probably here next time, and we'll get into Sector 6, probably Sector 7 next time, and then one more episode at the end. The 25 to 30 minute, though it usually ends up going a little over episodes, usually get a run done in about 4 episodes. I think that's kind of nice. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you liked it. Later, everybody.